Monday the 28th of April, and our new topics are recurring decimals to fractions, combined mean and area and arc length of a sector. So when we have recurring decimals to fractions, the first thing we want to look at is how many decimals are being repeated. So for this first one, we have got two decimals which are being repeated, the 5 and the 4. So we're going to start off by saying let x equal 3.2545454 ... And because two digits are repeated, we want to find 100x. So just think 2 digits, 2 zeros. So 100x would be 325.45454 ... And then we subtract x away from that. So take away our x value. And the way that we know that we've done it right is that some of these numbers should cancel out. So if we look at the right-hand side, the 4, the 5, the 4, the 5, they're all going to cancel. So it makes it terminating. And we'll get on the left 99x equals 4 take away 2, which is 2. 5 take away 3, so 322.2. So then we've got this equation, 99x equals 322.2. If we divide both sides by 99, we get this fraction. And then to get rid of the decimal in the fraction, because we don't want that, we're going to times the top and the bottom by 10 to keep it equivalent. And then we can look to see if we can simplify it. Combined mean. So in a class there are 12 girls and 16 boys. So when I do a combined mean question, there's always 2 or more groups and then a combination of them. So I'd set out some headings. So girls, boys, and then combined. And we're going to write down what information we've got for both of them. So the mean for the boys is 32 and the mean for the whole class is 35. We know there are 12 girls, so the frequency of the girls is 12, and 16 boys. And we want to find the mean mark for the girls, okay? That's what I want to find out. So when we're calculating mean, we know that the mean is the total divided by the frequency. So adding them all up and dividing it by how many we've got. So if you use this formula triangle, it can really help you with these questions. So first thing we're going to do is going to work out the combined frequency. So the combined frequency is just the total number of people in the group, which is going to be 28. Then we can find their total scores. So looking at the formula triangle, if I was to cover the T, it would tell me that I need to multiply M and F together. So on the combined one, I'm going to do 35 times by 28, which is 980. And then for the boys, we've got 32 times by 16, which is 512. Now, because I know the combined total and I know the boys' total, if I subtract the boys from the combined, 980 minus 512, I'll be left with the girls at 468. And now I can use my formula triangle again. I want to find the mean, so the mean is the total of the girls divided by how many there are. 468 divided by 12, which gives me 39. And that feels about right. And last topic for today, we're going to do area and arc length of a sector. These formulas are not given to you in an exam. So the first question on the left is asking us the area. The area of a sector, just think of a sector as being part of a circle. And to know how much of a circle it is, we look at what fraction it is. So it's 150 degrees over the total degrees of a circle. That's the fraction of the circle it is, of the area of a whole circle, pi r squared. Then we just substitute in the values. So 150 over 360 times by pi times by 13 squared. This wants it to three significant figures, so it is going to be a calculator question. So just type that all in. And we get 221 to three significant figures, centimetres squared, because it's area. Now the one on the right is saying the arc length. And the arc of a circle is this bit here. And that's a fraction of the outside of the circle, which is called the circumference. So again, we're going to use the same fraction as before, the angle in the sector over 360, but this time times by 2 pi r, because that's how we find the circumference of a circle. Then we'll substitute in, so 60 over 360 times by 2 pi times 12. This is a non-calculator question most likely because it says in terms of pi. So we'll just simplify that fraction, it would be 1 over 6 multiplied by 2 times 12, which is 24 pi. And then that's going to be 24 over 6 pi, which is 4 pi. And this is a length, so my units will be centimetres. I hope that helped.